Put it right here. Actually, you know what? Give me Maelstrom instead. We'll put it on someone else. We'll put it on... How about Elisa? We'll do it on Elisa. Yeah, Seraphic Ring. Take out Dark Matter. That's fine. We have all the fire spells anyway. What else did I get? Ancient Glyph. I want to put that on Machias. And then we also got, like, Purgatorial Flame. We'll give the Purgatorial Flame to Crow. Oh, we have Chrono Burst. Give this to Fee. I don't ever see myself using Chrono Break too much. Where is the Chrono Burst? I know I got one, didn't I? Oh, I did. Perfect. Chrono Burst. Ragna Vortex. Give this to Reen. We can give Reen the Purgatorial Flame, and we'll give Elliot the other thing. Take out the Forte, and we'll give you, what was it, Ragna Vortex? Yeah, give you Ragna Vortex, just to have better wind coverage. Did I get any others? I gave Maelstrom to someone. Yeah, I think we're good now. Awesome, awesome. I think we're good for now. Can I customize anything? I can customize this. Customize that. I don't have enough mirror, though. Anything to sell. We also have Megalith. Increases experience obtained. I definitely can't afford that, though, so... Can't go with that. Probably afford, Crows now. Oops. A double Mustang. Alright, cool. I think we're good. Let's just get started with the quest. We'll start with this one since we're here. Hello there, Chief. Well, what do we have here? Lady Elisa and her classmates. Thank you for coming to speak with me. So that must mean you're Chief Johan. Johan at your service. I'm part of the Reinford Group's 4th Development Division. The 4th Development Division? They're one of the group's major divisions, specializing in Orbal communication and battle ordnance. I think they even supervise the development of the Orbal staff. Oh, really? Then that means the reports that I write... Ah, so you're Elliot, are you? I appreciate you always sending us detailed reports. You're definitely one of the most helpful testers. I'm happy to hear that. Still, Orbal communications and battle ordnance. Those two things sum up Arcus pretty perfectly. Smart kid. Those Arcus ordnance of yours are one of our most important R&D projects right now. Now that you know we're focused on the Arcus, do you think you could help us out with a little investigation? What do you say? Sure thing. Sure, that could be interesting. Oh, you would? Thanks a lot. What is it you'd like us to help you with? Well, as I wrote in the request I sent you, I'd like you to conduct an investigation on Arcus signal strength. I imagine you've all been making use of the wireless communication capabilities of your Arcus ordnance, and I assume you're aware of the fact that they use Orbal waves to make that possible. Today, I'd like you to search for places where those Orbal waves are weak. Where Orbal waves are weak, huh? Well, the highways are the first places that come to mind, so we're looking outside the city. No, I want you to conduct your investigation inside the city. Wireless Orbal waves are not always the most stable things in the world. You may generally get a strong signal inside the town, but the strength still varies depending on where you are. Now that you mention it, yeah, there are some places where it's tough to get a call to go through. How are we going to find them? I probably should have started by giving you this. An Orbal wave detector. Ah, my job is much easier. An Orbal wave detector? That's right, it does what you think. Detects and provides information on Orbal waves wherever you use it. How convenient for this kind of quest. If you find an area where you think the signal will be reduced, try switching this on. Why don't you give it a try? Okay then. Switched on the Orbal wave detector. Analysis complete. Orbal wave intensity level 3. I don't know what that means though. Some words came up. It said the signal strength in this area is 3, didn't it? You read that right. The number that appears tells you how strong the Orbal wave signal is in that area. It's on a scale of 1 to 3, with 3 being the highest. So in other words, the signal strength here in this store is excellent. Any call you made would be crystal clear. What I want you to search for, though, are areas where Orbal wave detector displays a result of 1. Sounds simple enough. Well, I understand what it is you're trying to ask us to do, but what sort of thing would weaken an area's signal? Well, there are 2 main causes. First is the waves being physically obstructed, like by walls or ceilings, stuff like that. Second is interference from other kind of Orbal waves. What other kinds are there? Tons of devices other than Arcus use Orbal waves, think radios and other communication devices. Some orbments give off Orbal waves too, but really just a negligible amount. Sometimes when you get multiple kinds of waves in an area, they interfere with one another, meaning neither works properly. It's not my first time hearing about it either. Sounds like it could be a real problem. Certainly is. It's probably the biggest drawback to wireless communications technology. That said, orbital waves are pretty strong outdoors, so you generally don't have to worry about it unless you're inside. I see. Well, it'll narrow down our investigation if we stay indoors. In general, yes, you may find a few areas with weak signal strength outside, but they're not much more common indoors. For the purpose of our research, we'll need you to find at least 3 different problem areas. If you can find more than that, we'd be thrilled, but that's up to you and how much time you have. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Any further questions? No, I think that's about everything we need to get started. Thanks for breaking everything down for us. We'll get started right away, Chief. Thanks, kids. Can you hear me now? Can't menus item list. When you find an item that seems like it might have a weakness signal strength, try using it straight from there. Alright, cool. So we just have to go around using this item. Do I have the item? Oh, or it's an event. Level 3. So we're just going in houses to see where has a lower signal, I guess. This is level 2. This area has a signal strength of 2 that's a little low, but we are indoors. True, it's not great, but it's not worth reporting either. Okay, so we have to look for level 1s. That's the highway. We'll go to the highway when we finally, we're gonna do the monster quest. What you got? Level 1! Perfect! It looks like this area only has a signal strength of 1. I wonder if that's due to all the orbits here. They must be giving up their own waves. Ah, that makes sense. Probably. Cool, we got that done. Quest isn't gonna be too hard. How about the corporate HQ? This place must have a low thing. Level 3. We have to be indoor. We have to be like in the area too. We're not leaving the highway. Level 3. Maybe the outdoors. I don't know why outdoors would have it, but you know. How about this place? A cathedral, maybe. Quite possibly. Level 1, perfect. Huh, it's displaying a signal strength of 1. Maybe the cathedral's so sturdy orbital waves can't get through. Possibly, there's no antenna here. That makes perfect sense as well. What's up? The city of Roar is a rather unique place with a number of issues bubbling away beneath the surface. As such, we must always be ready to come to support people here. Let us offer prayers to the goddess for the people of Roar. Nice, nice. Got that done. So we got 2 areas with low signal. Now we just have to find one more. A hotel, maybe? Is my guess. Level 2. We are indoors. Yeah, not worth reporting. Alright, this quest is not as hard as I thought it would be. I thought it was like Item Finder in Pokemon, where we're literally using it in every single area, like outdoors too. But the fact that it's indoors makes this a little easier. Oh, this is where the other quest is. I don't want to start this now. The Institute of Technology. This might be the other place, though. So, this is the Rower Institute of Technology. We had a request from someone here. It's a famous university and research institute. Lots of countries' brightest technicians studied here. A lot of them get scooped up by Reinford Group after graduation. They've offered George some pretty sweet deals to encourage him to apply after he graduates. Jellicoe's Orbal bike was originally being researched here, too. I think George mentioned that before. Sounds like they got all kinds of cool development in here. What are we waiting for? Let's go on in. Right? This might have it. Oh, okay, maybe it does. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Yikes, the signal's pretty bad here. Perhaps it's because the researchers use orbital waves in their experiments. Okay, this makes more sense. I thought the HQ would have low waves, but this place makes the institute, they're using orbital waves, so obviously it'd be low because it has reaction to other orbital waves. It's hard to say for sure. It should be everything, right? Didn't we need 3 places? That's not what the game is telling me. I have to check every building in Rower to find areas with... Might take a while. Oh, every building. Okay, so there's more. I thought there was only 3. He said 3 problem areas. Am I mistaken? Sure, I'll ride the elevator. Why not?
Plain old stairs just wouldn't cut it for the famed industrial metropolis, huh?
Yeah, for better or worse, this is a town full of tech.
I love it full of tech, though. It makes it unique. Who uses stairs anymore, honestly? Am I right? Seems like your investigation is going well. Looks like you found 3 different areas already. Do you want to keep looking and see if you can find more, or do you want to call it a day there? Keep investigating. So there's more areas. I definitely want to look around more. I want to find all these areas then, in that case. We're having Rower Station, maybe? There's an idea. No reason for us to go to the station. We feel okay, we can't even go in the station. Mountain Path and the Rower. How about the Rower Airport? Can I go there? Game, come on! At least to the Rower Airport, I can see that being an important part of our field study. Maybe it has a low signal. Don't have any requests I would take, so we probably should turn back. Oh, we can't go there. I'm trying to think. Level 3, of course. It's only indoors. Rotorua Highway. The military factory. Possibly. Oh, I can't even go here. Area is off limits. Move along. Building is a military factory. Military factory. Yep, I think it's part of the production line that makes the army's tanks, which would make it a choke full of confidential military information, so civilians aren't allowed to go inside. Imperial Army handles security personality too. Sounds like a place we'll want to stay well away from. Alright, I guess we can't go in there. So my question is, the diner, possibly? Level 2. Could be worse. So I don't know if there's like a new area. I'm also not sure if it's gonna consider the quest cleared if I don't look for the last area. Residence? How about these other residence houses? Level 2. Another residence. This is the repair shop. I think we checked here, but let's just check again. Did we already check here? Okay, so yeah, if you check them, you can't check them again. Understood. Where else could it be? Again, I could just go back. If I can't find it in, like...
These things sure are convenient.
I know, right? I could see them building some in Heimdall eventually.
Oh, these escalators are so fun! Haven't gone there. Will the game even let me go here?
Looks like a dead end. This was some kind of maintenance room, I think.
Possibly, yeah. Door's locked. Okay. I don't know where this could be. Oh, there's something over here.
This way leads to Marquis Rogner's mansion.
So that's where Jellica's stubborn old man lives, huh? Better stay away.
Oh, this is the monster quest. Might as well start it. Excuse me, could you spare a moment of your time? We're students of Thor's Military Academy who you asked to exterminate a monster for you. Oh, you're from class 7, are you? Heard you'd be handling the monster, but I'm skeptical a handful of kids will be up to the task. I mean, we've been through so much. Plus, we even, like, beat 2 members of the Liberation Front. You clearly know nothing. Well, no skin off my nose, you probably won't handle it as well as we could. But give it your best shot. Of course. Do they just rubber stamp the enlistment form of every egotistical ass who wants to join up with the provincial army? I know it seems that way, but maybe you're onto something there. Makes it easy to know what they're thinking, though. Just don't let it get to you. As soon as you exterminate the monster, report back to us. If you're somehow still having trouble wrapping your brain around what to do, I suppose you can answer your questions. Alright. We're gonna do that after. I want to finish this brain wave, the Orbal wave quest first. Where didn't we go? We went to all of these. I'm just gonna go back. We found 3 of them. I'm not sure if that's all of them. I'm not sure if they just like give you the illusion of choice. But whatever we get, I'm just gonna call it a day. Bye by me, tell me what you found. We'd like you to give you our report. Alright, cool. So you ended up finding 3 different spots. Good job. Just what I needed to continue my research. Okay, he did need 3. It made it seem like there were more. Thanks for your assistance. You're more than welcome. We're glad to be of service. By the way, I couldn't help wondering when we were on our little jaunt. If we're in an area with a signal strength of 1, does that flat out mean we won't be able to make a call on our Arcus? Nah, you should still be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is, this has to do with the rollout of the Orbal net, doesn't it? Got it in one. I should have guessed you figured it out. For the less technically inclined, what does that mean? Yeah, exactly. Explain it to us who don't know about text. Well, I can't pretend to be an expert on it myself. But what we've done today is taught you that Orbal waves can be unstable by virtue of being wireless, right? Plus, the amount of data you could transfer wirelessly is less than you could transfer through a wire connection to begin with. As long as you're just transferring voice data through Orbal waves, low signal strength isn't a huge problem. But if we're transferring more complex data, like the text or picture files in the Orbal computer's words at the Academy, the low signal strength would pose a problem, correct? So in other words, you're trying to increase the amount of information you could transfer wirelessly. For that Orbal net thing, or whatever you called it, exactly, the Orbal net has only just started to gain traction here in Arabonia. The Epstein Foundation in particular is making a lot of progress with their research in the field. There's even a project underway to connect Lemon State and Crossbow State with a wireless network, so we can't exactly sit on our hands here, and that's where this data you've gathered comes in. I'll be sure to put it to good use. We'd be honored if you did. Anyway, I think I kept you long enough. Here's your reward for a job well done. Ancient Glyph. I just bought that, but I have another one. Well then, good luck with whatever you got left. I really appreciate what you've done for me today. It was our pleasure. Keep up the good work. Alright, done. So now we just go tackle this monster. Depending on how long the monster takes, I might end my stream after the monster. I am going to use the bathroom really quick. I have to use the restroom. So, I also can't hold it any longer. Where's this monster? Am I in the right place? Oh, it's Spina By Road. Go back here. Spina By Road. So I'm going to use the restroom really quickly. We only have like an hour left in the stream. I might go a little less than an hour depending because I'm getting a little hungry. We'll see how it goes. I would like to beat this monster though, and then we can wrap up maybe after that. So we'll see what happens. But either way, chat, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. Let's put in... Take out Reen for a bit, we'll add Fee. And, yeah, we'll go with this team for now. That's fine. And we'll roam around as my girl, why not? Let's go. Oh my goodness!
Don't let it intimidate you.
This does not look like a normal enemy. But okay, try it with the Maelstrom. I want to see what this Maelstrom's about. Yes, fire. Oh, easy dodge. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. I want to see what all these high-level arts look like. Oh my goodness, it takes so much EP though. I love it. It's so Tales of. It looks like Tales of's Maelstrom, and I love it.
Leave it to me.
What are you guys weak to? You're not weak to wind. Wind's gonna be horrible. In that case, Ancient Glyph.
I can do this.
Did not mean to press turbo mode. My mistake.